Hey, do you ever wake up, drink a nice hot cup of coffee, and think, I wish there was a way to make this more complicated, cumbersome, and way, way more expensive? Luckily, Ember has you covered with their new Smart Cup, a Bluetooth enabled, app controlled cup that costs $130 and only holds 6 ounces or 177 milliliters of liquid. Does it work? Well, yeah, and I'll get into that in a minute, but this costs $130. You don't need this. I get how this can be a real productivity killer, but if you can't drink 6 ounces of coffee before it gets cold, you just might not like coffee. Alright, so what the hell is a smart cup and how does it work? Well, let's unbox this thing and find out. Now that it's out of the box, the first thing the instructions say to do is to download the app. On the Apple App Store, the app gets terrible reviews. I did download it and I tried all day to create an account, but for whatever reason it didn't work. I tried logging in with Apple, I tried Google, and I'll be damned if I sign into anything using Facebook, so I guess I can't control my cup or update its firmware right now. Yeah, we've reached the point in smart technology where you have to update the firmware of your coffee cup, and since I couldn't get the app working, I finally had the time to update the firmware on my toothbrush instead. According to the Amazon listing, you can use the app to adjust the temperature and decide how hot you want the cup to keep your beverage, but since I couldn't get the app working, I just decided to go with the default of 135 degrees Fahrenheit. Yes, you need to create an account because your coffee cup needs all your personal information now too. There's no way to proceed on the app without creating an account, so I guess I'm out of luck in terms of customizing the temperature, which is supposed to be one of the main features of this mug. Alright, let's put this thing to the test. I fully charged the cup as per the instructions, then turned it on and poured a cup of espresso. I measured the temperature and it fluctuated somewhere between about 130 and 135 degrees Fahrenheit. Perfect, I'll leave it out for a bit, head out for a walk, and then measure the temperature when I get back. To my surprise, it actually maintained the temperature over about 42 minutes, so yeah, it works. I've reviewed enough crappy products to be genuinely surprised when something does what it says it's going to do, so 1 point to Ember. But this cup, and I can't stress this point enough, costs $130. In my review of cheap Amazon body cams, I pointed out that the average hourly pay rate in the US is about $31, which means a normal person would have to work 4.5 hours just to afford this cup. 4.5 hours, a whole half workday, just to keep from getting up out of your chair and walking to the microwave. I mean, you're going to be getting up a lot anyway to refill this thing because it only holds 6 ounces of liquid. That's 12 tablespoons. That's not that much. If you have a bet going with someone as to who can waste $130 on the most useless smart product, then buy this cup. You will win the bet. But if you're literally anyone else and have $130 to spend, buy this stylish microwave and this hilariously tasteful coffee mug and put the rest of the money into cryptocurrency. The microwave and the mug are more useful, and the cryptocurrency will have much more value going forward than this Ember Smart Cup. Thanks a lot for watching, guys. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you next time.